We had a question earlier about Everton. I think I really enjoy watching Everton at the moment. There it is right there from Luke. What makes this year spending and transfer over different? Well, they bought a midfield, Luke. As you know, if you're an Everton fan, that makes a massive difference. Decore and Allen have been brilliant. And James Rodriguez has taken to the Premier League like a duck to water for all those people questioning, can he really play in the Premier League? Well, a lot of nonsense that was. He's a quality world-class player that is running the show. And Stevie, it was great to watch him play last week. I know against West Brom eventually went down to 10 men, but I think Carlo's got a little bit of a good style going on right now. And those who didn't hear Carlo Ancelotti's press conference when he talked about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I thought was really insightful too, when he said, strikers need to score goals with one touch. I had a guy called Pippo Inzaghi who scored 300 goals and he scored over 220 of them with one touch. And that's what he's worked with Calvert-Lewin. And I think that's fascinating. You can elevate that to any league or any team that you want to watch right now. Your striker needs to score with one touch. So there's a genuine excitement about Everton right now. I don't think they're going to challenge for a top four, but I think that's what you need if you're Everton. You need to bring entertainers and you need to have a team that's going to compete week in, week out and not lose 2 or 3 times per every 6 weeks to a Brighton or a Fulham, for example, Stevie.
Yeah, or a Villa.
No, I don't think they're going to lose to us.
I think it's the same theme, isn't it? We just spoke about with the Whitecaps. Identity, isn't it? It's a guy an Ancelotti who has an identity, knows what he wants from his strikers and his midfield players. And, James Rodriguez is a great example. If Carlo Ancelotti signs you 3 times, guys, you're a pretty good player. And he knows what you're good at. So what he's going to do is he's going to allow the lad to excel by asking him to do the things that he's really good at. His goal's a great example of that. I was speaking with my brother Gary and I said, if they can get him into that position 40 times in a season, he's going to score 15 to 20 goals. He just does not miss when he gets the ball in a bit of space 20 yards out. And so that's the key, like, as your identity to get this guy, play off the wide area, but drift in at the right times when the space appears and get the ball into him. Get it into wide areas, get crosses in to Calvert-Lewin. He's going to score 15 to 20 goals if they get crosses into him. Richarlison's your gem moving around the field. The one area, or 2 areas I should say, where I think they've still got problems is centre-half and goalkeeper. I still don't believe that they have guys consistent enough to get them into the top 4 in their positions. But guess what? When he gets another window, that's probably the position he's going to look at and he's going to strengthen. And the value in having a world-class manager like that, a guy who's been there and done it at the best teams in the world, and he brings that big-time mentality to a club like Everton is immeasurable.